Man, I seen someone say 2002, the way they rigged it in 2002 for the Lakers, it was more than likely a Kobe Bryant detractor who wants to deflect and, keep the attention from keep the blame from off of LeBron James and, keep everybody from, criticizing and attacking LeBron James for the fact that it's all rigged and scripted for LeBron James to win a fifth title. And what they fail to understand is even if LeBron James win 10 titles, you can cheat for all 10 titles, and all 10 of your titles that you cheated for won't amount to the 6 that Michael Jordan has earned. It won't equal to the 5 that Kobe Bryant has earned. But that's neither here nor there. The main thing we have to talk about is, how people keep saying, oh, 2002 was way worse. No, 2002 wasn't worse. And I'm going to simplify this as much as possible because for this various reason. 2002, the Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings, it was only one series, right? The Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings, that was only one series. They're blatantly cheating for LeBron James in every series. Versus the Timberwolves, versus the Memphis Grizzlies, even without Steven Adams and the other guy, I can't remember his name, who's also a big, they didn't need them. They didn't need them. They could have easily beat the Los Angeles Lakers. But I already knew what it was, bro, like I said. But it was just one series. You had a bunch of bogus calls that was being made on the Sacramento Kings. A bunch of blatant fouls, yes. We were upset, outraged. But more importantly with this one, this is far worse. Because now it's at a point that everybody throughout the NBA, the Sacramento King fans who were rooting for the Sacramento Kings. In this instance, you got the entire basketball community who's outraged at the fact that they're cheating their teams. And you got the Memphis Grizzlies fans. You got the Timberwolves fans upset. You got everybody throughout the NBA upset at the fact that you're cheating their team. The Golden State Warriors, they've become one of the most global brands in the world. Steph Curry has become a phenomenon all throughout culture, all throughout the NBA, all throughout the world. So here you have Steph Curry who revolutionized the game. Everybody loves Steph Curry. He's the face of the NBA, shooting threes. So now you got people even more upset because now they can see you cheating for somebody who put in 10 times more work. It's unfair. But come on, man. Yes, the Sacramento Kings more than likely should have won that series. But, bruh, you got every team that the Lakers are playing or LeBron James. I'm not even going to, I'm going to separate the two because there's a difference between, this is not the Lakers. This is the LeBrons. It's not the Lakers team. This is the LeBrons. You're rooting for LeBron. You're not rooting for the Lakers. When you go out there and cheer and root, you're not rooting for the Lakers as a team, as a collective. You're out there rooting for LeBron. It's just plain and simple. You can see the foul disparity. I already posted it. It was a history record margin where the Lakers had more foul calls than in that Sacramento Kings series. That was a record margin of foul calls, of free throw attempts. There's no comparison. Everybody can see this on a worldwide stage of how they're conning the fans and they're ruining their reputation all throughout the league. This is far worse than what happened in 2016 when, the NBA suspended Draymond Green in the NBA Finals. And we got to speak about the free throw differential in other games and other series, right? First, we got to speak about how the Lakers even got here, meaning that they had to go through the Minnesota Timberwolves, before they got to before they were able to advance to the first round to face off against the Memphis Grizzlies, right? The Lakers shot 24 free throws in comparison to the Minnesota Timberwolves, who shot 15 free throws. Now, some of you may feel like, oh, that's not a wide margin, right? It's not even really that much. But we have to speak about impact. That's why context is key, especially considering the fact that the Minnesota Timberwolves have two big men in Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Not to mention that Anthony Edwards did have a terrible performance in the first round versus the Lakers. He had a terrible shooting performance. But a lot of times, Anthony Edwards was driving the ball. He was driving through the lane. And most of those free throws, which you guys don't understand, it could be impactful. When those 24 free throws, out of those 24 free throws that the Los Angeles Lakers got, it could have shifted the momentum. If you play basketball, you know that if you get a certain amount of foul calls called on you, you can have the best players in foul trouble. Or it could just be an instance where Steph Curry, for example, I think it was Game 5 or Game 6 in the NBA Finals in 2016. Your best player gets in foul trouble. Now it changes the momentum. Now his body language, it looks off. He looks down. He can't get going. He can't play defense because he feels as though if he's physical, going to call a foul on him, and it's just going to ruin his momentum on the other end of the floor. We've seen this countless of times. We've seen one of the referees go out and speak about how they control the momentum with foul calls. We've heard it countless of times. Moving on to the Los Angeles Lakers and Memphis Grizzlies series. The Lakers shot 15 more free throws than the Memphis Grizzlies. So what's the excuse there? I'm not even going to speak about the Warriors because I already put up the stat to show you that the free throw disparity was a record. It broke a record of a free throw margin. So I don't even have to pull that up. They shot 15 more free throws. And we know Ja Morant, his game is predicated on driving the lane. So what's the excuse there? They shot 15 more free throws, bro. We know that Ja Morant, that's all he loves to do is drive the lane. Looking for a foul call. There have been plenty of times that they didn't even call fouls on when Ja Morant was driving through the lane. So it's really no excuse, bro. Like, they cheated. And they didn't just cheat the Warriors. They cheated other teams. That's why this is far worse than that Los Angeles Lakers and Sacramento Kings series. Because they're cheating more than just one team. This is unheard of, bro. Unheard of. All they do is they spot the Lakers about like 23 to 24 points in the first half. That's all they doing. They spotting them points and they make teams trail and they make it hard for teams to get back in the game. They know what they doing. It's pure cheating. This is far worse. It's corruption. Like, how dumb do you have to be to look at something with your own eyes and be like, nah, that's not happening? You know, it's far worse because at least you know the Los Angeles Lakers and the Sacramento Kings both gave effort. There was a ton of effort on both sides. You know that both teams was all in. They gave it their all. But the Lakers, LeBron James, it was points where he was just cherry picking. I remember one play, I think it was in the Warriors series, where LeBron James, he fell down on the ground and stayed down as if he was hurt, if I'm not mistaken. And then he just mysteriously just came back into play and took a three. Cheated, just cherry picking. We know that LeBron James does not play defense. We know that the entire team is doing all the dirty work and he's just sitting back and just chilling. You know, he's eating off what the other teammates are doing for him. They cheating. And yes, I know that Kobe Bryant hit Mike Bibby with a mean elbow. He bowled him right in the face, throwing them bowls like Ludacris used to say. But I mean, what hurt worse, bruh? What hurt worse? An elbow by the late great Kobe Bryant, or a whistle by the referee? And you know they're cheating. The whistle hurt far worse. I'd rather take an elbow to the nose, have my nose bleeding, bruh. Have my nose drenched in blood. Have blood gushing out my nose, knowing that I got hit with an elbow from Kobe Bryant, than a referee who's changing and shifting the momentum, knowing that they're going to cheat for LeBron James so he can hoist that trophy, knowing that he didn't even earn it.